Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Junior.
And we're going to do it right this time.
And we're the Nerdy Bros.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed last week's episode and our nice little start to the year 2022. If, like I said, that we do it right this time, you guys should be watching Junior play Dark Souls 2.
Should be being the operative word. If not, there's literally, this is just going to go out as an audio-only version because we're not going to, like, skip a week this week. So if this doesn't end up working, it's going out as an audio-only version.
Excuse me. But yeah, this is what, I mentioned this in the last episode that Junior and I had tried playing a game called 12 Minutes and thought we had recorded a bunch of the episode, and then I fudged it up a big time. So this time we've got Junior playing Dark Souls 2, and hopefully it should work. No. If you want to get those items, first you're going to need the...
the cat ring.
Either cat ring, there's also, I think it's called like not the hush spell. Something else so you don't take as much fall damage. Yes. But anyways, you guys, yeah, like I said, hope you enjoyed last week's episode, and welcome back to the show. Starting things off the same way that we always do, we're going to start with something called Junior's Hot Take. This is part of the episode where we talk about something new and upcoming in Junior's Hot Take and had opinion on it. And Junior...
Where the hell is this girl? Yeah, I'm listening.
What you...
I said, where the hell is this girl? She's somewhere around here.
I actually... There's this new game coming out, and I'm a little intrigued by it. But first, I want to talk to you about Fire Emblem games. What is your take on them?
I mean, I like them. I'll say this. I really, really enjoyed playing the ones that we used to play on like Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color, or not Game Boy. Did they have them for Game Boy Color too?
I think the first one was for the Advance.
Okay, so like Game Boy Advance, like Game Boy SP, I remember playing those.
Yeah.
I think I tried to play. There was two that came out at the same time, and it was the same story but told from the separate sides, wasn't it? Or was it one game?
Yeah.
But you could play on either side.
No,
there was two games, right?
It's Birthright, and then I think Conquest. One you were with a bunch of samurais, and one you were with like a bunch of knights. And in both games, you play as like you play as the same character in both games, and the beginning of the game is the same. But I think it's like a chapter 7. You're basically, one family has stolen you.
Is there one follow a female character, one follows a male character?
No, there's
that's a different one, right?
That's a different one.
You follow Mar and Erica.
No, it's Marth. That's Sacred Stones. That's like my all-time favorite Fire Emblem game.
So yeah, I remember playing. I do remember. Chop, bring me my key. Chop. I do remember playing the Dark Souls. I'm playing Dark Souls right now. I do remember playing those. There she is.
Yeah. All right.
I do remember playing them. I did enjoy them. I just, for whatever reason, didn't really get into, because I didn't beat the one for the Switch or whatever the newest one had come out.
Well, there was some that came out for GameCube. I think had a couple.
I feel like it changed a little bit.
Yeah, they were always changing like things, giving you different classes, keeping some old ones.
I just really like the strategy. Plus, it kind of feels like D&D because it's like you only have a certain amount of movement, and basically it's also like you might hit, you might not hit.
Yes,
it's
100%.
Like RNG.
So there was that game. You played another game. Xcom 2, right?
Yes.
All right, and that is like a
fun.
way, I feel like, more advanced version of Fire Emblem. Would you say that's correct?
Yeah.
Because you're still moving.
Yes.
You still got the movement.
And like each character, you can like specialize in like grenades or a shotgun or pistols or whatever, or a sniper. Like so I would say yes, that's true.
The makers of XCOM have partnered with Marvel, and they're making a game called
Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
It's Marvel's new game, Midnight Suns. And, essentially what it looks like is, I think you get to create like this character that was basically some champion of like magic that fought off like this evil race. And now this champion has been like resurrected, and you're picking and choosing different Marvel heroes, imbuing them with less like magic you have, and then like you're fighting up against like this army. But it's gonna be played like XCOM. So to me, like I've watched you play I think it was XCOM 2. So I watched you play XCOM 2.
I made myself as a character, like because you can name them. I made you as a character. I made Megan as a character, and I made Brian as a character too. I think.
Yeah. So.
But if same thing, if your character dies, they die.
Yeah.
So like you have to like restart the mission.
Yes.
Yeah. If you don't want your character to die.
So. So yeah, I'm curious to see what they will do with that. But would that be a game that you would be interested in playing?
Yeah. I mean, again, I feel like sometimes there's games where I'm like, yes, I'd be interested, but I think I'd be more interested in watching you play it first and then seeing if I'm like, hey, how do you like it? Or maybe just being like, hey, let me try it, and then if I like it, I like it, and if I don't, I don't. I feel like I'm not supposed to be trying to kill these guys.
Oh, you just gotta be careful for the butt bomb. If you circle them, I think you should be fine. But
it's gonna take a long ass time to kill them, though.
Yeah, for sure. There goes all your shields.
Oh fuck! Oh god!
Oh, you're good.
He ate my face.
That little eyeball he's got.
Yucky.
Alright, anyways, but yeah, so that's what I've got for the hot take. Next up, we got a fan favorite segment known as
Anime is an important part of our culture.
And I did get some exciting news. So, like I said before, the Jujutsu Kaisen movie dropped in Japan in December, and people were wondering how long it would take before it got to us, because Mugen Train actually took forever before it got to us. And we should be getting the Jujutsu Kaisen movie in the US in February, so next month. So I'm actually extremely...
Do we have like an exact date yet, or just February?
I just saw February 2022. Didn't have an exact date, but I mean, I'm pretty sure fairly soon, if not tomorrow when this episode drops, it should be out. So get excited for that, guys. Also...
Did you say tomorrow when this episode drops should be out? It's not going to be out tomorrow. We're still in January. What the fuck are you talking about?
Our episode. I mean,
oh... Well, I thought you meant like when this drops, like the movie will be out. Like, didn't you just say February?
Yes.
The fuck is it gonna be out tomorrow?
No. You misheard me, sir. Oh, you did get the final. I was like, I didn't know if you got the backstab again.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, yeah.
Well, you could hit him on the ground, but apparently not when he's
not when they start to stand up. Apparently.
So, anyways, besides that, Demon Slayer's entertainment arc has been in full swing, and holy shit, have the episodes been awesome.
So I haven't watched a single episode of that yet.
I actually really like... I've seen these TikToks before, and I happen to really enjoy them because they kind of showcase... and I actually just saw one on Attack on Titan, where what they'll do is they show you a page from the manga, and then it like flashes back and forth between like that specific scene getting animated, and I love that like the animators are staying true to like the manga and stuff like that, even with scenes when it comes to that. So I thought that was actually really cool. But it's been phenomenal. I fucking love it. I'm extremely excited for the next episode. We get to see... It looks like Nezuko is starting to come out a little more of her shell, so I'm excited to see that. And we got the first episode of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
I would switch to that axe because it's probably better than your broken sword.
Yeah, but I'm not an axe guy.
So
and my axe. This is where you die. This guy right here.
This is where you die. But that's all I've got right now. Not too much more information on any other anime stuff. Junior, I do know that you got into it's X. If there's any secret, there's any secret walls in Dark Souls 2, you tap X to open them.
Where the fuck did this guy come from?
But I know you started watching Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. So tell us about that. How have you liked it?
So I might have a new episode.
Oh, nice.
Maybe. No, actually, I don't think they air in English until Saturday or Sunday. So I just watched like the 17th episode of the first season. I think there was how many? 25 episodes?
There's 23 episodes in this season. I don't know why it randomly stopped there instead of 24.
So yeah, I only have like a few episodes left. I like it.
You got some notes though.
It's funny. Yeah, it's just like the way that you explained it. It was like, oh, that sounds kind of funny. Like it's an adult in a in a baby's body, then slowly he starts to grow up and stuff. Mm-hmm. The problem is, it feels like it's not like a hentai by any means, but I feel like they really lay into the sexual aspect about it to the point where all the adult characters are always like being sexual, even with the not like being sexual with the kids, like, hey, come here, kid, let me touch you or whatever, but like where it's like, hey kid, you should buy this potion, it'll help you go for hours with your lady, and he's like, he's 7, why are they like trying to basically sell this kid Viagra? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of elements. There was like a couple times where I was just kind of like, I was just like, this is a little bit awkward. Like because the way that it seemed to me was almost like people that like made those elements. It was like they knew that Rudius was actually like 37 years old, and it's like, you guys don't know that, so why are you talking to this kid like he is? And it would have been different if he was just like, I just grew up and I was like super tall for my age. But no, he's like 100% a child. And nobody, like, he's super mature, obviously, because he has the mind of a, middle-aged man. But
it's like, it's not just that. Because again, we as the audience know that this is an adult male in a child's body. So whenever he interacts with other children, especially like female children that like they have a crush on him, it's a little weird that he reciprocates the crush, because it's like, dude, you're like 40 and she's like 11. Like, I understand that you're actually in a child's body, so you are a child.
Well, he got reincarnated.
Yes.
I don't know.
But like, I don't know.
It's stumbling into random ass territory of like where morality lies there, and we can definitely say that some manga and Japanese anime sometimes trample all over morality.
Well, the other thing that I'll say, like kind of like to like give it credit, is that like the fact that it's like you become an adult when you're like 15. Like they only celebrate like every 5 years. Mm-hmm. It's like when he's 5, it was his birthday. When he was 10, it was his birthday. And he's not 15 yet. He's like 13.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
And that guy's throwing firebombs at you from above. You should have switched to the axe. You'd probably be doing more damage, and this thing's about to break.
Yeah, I know it is. Man, these guys are running fast.
But I mean, besides those elements, how do you like the show?
Oh fuck. Yeah, I mean, it's funny and I enjoy it. It's just oh wait. Oh, I have a dagger. I have another broken sword. Fuck it, I'll just use this.
Why would you just switch to the broken sword?
Because I don't want to use axes.
You'll do more damage. Isn't that what you care about?
I care about what I'm used to. Fuck.
So yeah, the show.
Yes. I mean, I'm still watching it.
Yeah.
I think the story's cool. There's just like some weird ass elements. Fuck me.
Oh. It gets better too. Get
estimates. I don't think I found a bonfire yet. I think the first one's probably gonna be right around here somewhere. So I'm all the way back at the beginning.
Sucks to suck.
Son of a bitch. But I mean, yeah, I like it. It's like a really cool like fantasy. He's like an overpowered mage, which is cool because I also feel like in most animes like this type, it's like he's a sword guy or whatever. So it's like it's kind of cool to see it through a mage's perspective because you don't really get that in anime, especially in like fantasy animes. So like that's kind of cool.
I'm excited to see like basically the reason that he's an overpowered mage is because the rules of this world have been completely misinterpreted by the inhabitants, and he realizes, he's like, wow, everybody here's an idiot. If they just trained with their magic, they would be really strong. So it's just the fact that he's been because he was smart. Or had this mind, he was training with magic since he was like a child.
Well, yeah, because he was like reading. He was like 3 years old. He was like 4 years old when he put that huge hole in his house.
So essentially, what he's been doing is building up his mana, and like, because it turns into like essentially probably some.
If you don't lose it, you use it.
Yeah,
or if you don't use it, you lose it.
Older mages were just like, well, I'm not gonna try all this other stuff with magic because I only have like an X amount. And he just figured out, he was like, no, that's dead wrong. You can actually do a bunch of other stuff. So, I'm excited to see, like, him actually get into some full-fledged fights, though, and, like, use an entire... Because I feel like there's only been a few times where you really get to see him, like, fight with some of his magic, versus, like, you do get to see some cool combat with,
Killed him 3 hits.
Yeah. You do get to see some cool combat with like the other melee users in the show, though, and you are about to get to a pretty sweet part. But I definitely feel like this season was like a very good setup of like what's going on, introduction of like the characters and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited to see what season 2 will bring us this year, or hopefully if we get it this year.
Well, I doubt it because this season's not even over and we're already in 2020.
No, the season ended.
Oh last year. But didn't it just end like not that long ago?
Probably either
like November or some shit.
It was. I think it was beginning of. It was before Christmas.
There go all my souls.
All your souls. You had like what, like 700?
No, I had like
1050.
Some like over 1,000.
Then you're getting 50 per guy. Well, you got penisy.
I mean, not really. I was gonna kill the Archer in 3 hits, but that third hit. Because hit the tree, and then that other guy woke up.
You're not even going the right way. I told you there was a way to get extremely high level right at the beginning of the game. That's why I told you to grab the bonfire aesthetic.
So like, I shouldn't do the first area first?
Not if you want to do like what me and Troy would do all the time.
Alright, fine.
Do you want to get a crap ton of levels right at the beginning?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
Sure.
Alright, so this is what you do. And for those of you watching, hopefully, well, I mean, if you've played Dark Souls 2, this game's old now, so like, it's the area off to like the right. You'll end up in like a cathedral area. I'm not 100% sure like what's the path, but I know it's because you keep going to the left to go down there. The other areas to the right.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm just like in some cliff area.
No. So like go down to the town.
I was like, unless you can enter this area.
I don't think so.
This guy's up here.
That guy just looks like doesn't that guy like reappear in every single game?
Yeah, it's like
that's hilarious.
Wait, hold on, let me see that again. Death Worldwide?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that even at?
It's 392 million.
That's amazing. Alright, should I just kill myself and see what the number goes up? Or see how much it goes up?
Nah. That'd be silly. But yeah, so anything else to add to the anime segment, Junior?
No. Although I will say this, yesterday, what I made for dinner was something that I saw on an anime that I was like, damn, that looks really good. So I looked up a recipe and then I made it, and it was fucking good.
Oh, I do want to say, I mean, the first episode of Attack on Titan aired, and obviously I know you haven't been able to watch it yet because it takes a couple weeks before they animate them, or they translate them for you. But yeah, it's through there. It's down there.
Oh, okay.
I watched it. Beginning very shocking. I mean, there was some action.
I was like, there should have been, the way that it fucking ended, a huge cliffhanger.
No, definitely. I don't know why. No, you just go through there because you can't. You need like a lever. I think because like there's been so much anticipation for like I wasn't anticipating. I'm not in an anticipation in Attack on Titan for these badass battles that we will definitely be getting. I'm in anticipation for like the story to get resolved So like I want to find out more. I don't know. It was like underwhelming.
Like you want to find out.
The new
you
episode,
just want to see what happens.
The new episode of Demon Slayer totally overtook anything that happened in Attack on Titan. Besides like the very beginning, there was like a very shocking thing, and it was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, that's all I have for that. No spoilers on Attack on Titan. And if you haven't watched it, get to watching it. And Nick, I don't know if Nick ever listens to our podcast, but Nick, really hope you're enjoying the show.
I think the last time that because I've been watching that anime that you Jobless Reincarnation. It's like the last time that I like watched an episode, Nick was still at the same episode that he was at last time. So
he might have gotten busy or
work, life, girlfriend.
Well, he went back home, so I don't think.
Well, he was watching it like back at home because I saw where he was watching it.
Yeah.
And it was different than.
There's a broken thief sword. Who would want that?
Oh, okay. I thought I was like, oh, cool, a new weapon. Just kidding.
So yeah, I think that's all I got.
All right, cool. Segment over. All right, cool.
All right, yep. Here it is. Hyde's Tower of Flame. That's an enemy.
This guy's an enemy?
Yes. So you can attack him and you start fighting him or whatever, but
or if you run, he starts coming at you. This guy right here.
He's not gonna come after you. They stay down unless you attack them. Here's
get murdered.
I mean, probably. This place isn't super high leveled. I think because you can get
the boss is in that dome, right?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. All you basically doing, there's the boss in there. All you're basically doing is running to the boss fight. Don't worry about pulling any levers. There's I think 2 levers in the game in this level.
So like just run to the boss. Don't try to fight anybody or fight people.
I mean, you know how to get here now. So if you want to try to hit them and see how much damage you do, you can. They're not. You do like you'll kill them. These guys aren't as hard as like those.
Because this is like the second area, right?
No. It's not the second area. This is like you could almost say like a bonus area, because you can take this area to get you to an area of the game.
400.
There's basically 2 ways to progress the beginning of the game, and this is like the quote unquote more difficult way to get to that first spot. But you could technically skip this spot and never actually have to do it.
So you don't have to actually fight this boss.
Yeah. However,
holy hell.
This is the way to unlock the guy that sells miracles at the beginning. And this game, you get a very early, like, lightning miracle. And they nerfed it, because originally in the first, in Dark Souls 2...
oh my god. Oh my god, how did I survive?
Oh yeah, originally in Dark Souls 2, because this is...
Only one Estus at the very beginning?
Yes. You have to find all... You find Estus shards, remember? Originally, like, the first time you got this lightning spell, it had, like... I want to say like 21 uses, and at the beginning of the game it's so OP if you're going like a faith build, because the spell does so much damage to early bosses, and then they nerfed that and it went down to like only 11 uses. So yeah. So you could farm like these guys and their armor if you wanted to. Here's the thing. I told you to get the bonfire aesthetic.
Yeah, I know. Like I know what you have to do.
Oh, you missed the bonfire too. It's right down there. It's down those steps.
I was like, I know why. It's because when you use the bonfire aesthetic after you defeat the boss, it puts this area in New Game Plus.
Yes.
And then you can fight the boss all over again.
Yeah, but because there's such a cheap way to beat the boss here, you get a good amount of souls for beating a boss at the beginning of the game, but then you get an ass ton of souls for beating a
New Game Plus
boss, and you just have a lot of souls right at the beginning. And I think you can just level up at bonfires in this one. So yeah.
Well, no. You could level up at bonfires in Dark Souls. In Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2 and 3, it's with the person, and same with Bloodborne.
Yeah. Cool thing about this game is you can. If you beat the game, what is it? So if you beat the game without dying, you can on your next playthrough on like your new game plus, your right hand weapon becomes invisible. And then
you have to beat this game without fucking dying?
Yes, I think that's what it is. Don't touch that.
Don't touch what?
Don't touch that. That's that. Like I said, that'll raise a thing. This level's not long at all. And I think there's these guys in here, so be careful.
No, there's 3.
Well, there's 2 in here. That guy's kind of guarding the next exit out.
I don't think I fought one with a greatsword yet.
But anyways, and then if you beat the game without resting at any bonfires, you I think make your left hand weapon invisible.
Which means you can't level.
No, we just established that the girls
the girl's the one.
No, the thing is you can't warp.
Oh, dude, warp?
And like I don't know if you remember Dark Souls 2 at all, but like there's a lot of places that you have to like basically run back to if you're not allowed to warp. Obviously, the only bonfire I think that you're allowed to rest at is the one in Majula. So like that one is fine to rest at, but basically like you can just homeward bone to that one whenever you need to. So it just turns into like, when are you gonna homeward bone?
Yeah, it's like the last one that you rested at is the one. That's what I use that trick in Dark Souls, the first one. I would like warp, but not. So when you warp, that doesn't count as being rested at that bonfire.
Yeah.
So then whenever I was ready, I would just go back to the bonfire that I last rested at. Yeah. So I could farm souls.
Yeah. So, but Jesus
Christ.
So, what have you been up to then, Junior? We'll start with you.
I've been up to fucking dying. I killed like 3 guys. I was like 1,200 souls. Damn it.
Yeah. What did these guys give you? Like 400 souls? It's a good place to farm at the beginning, but I mean, not.
Yeah, as long as you don't suck.
Well, you did get new. You did get new armor. You put on their gauntlets.
I mean, one thing.
Well, I mean, as long as it increases your armor.
I have a lot of armor. What the fuck?
Hollow. Well, those are just hollow injury.
86. Jesus Christ. And all of a sudden I have a fat roll just because
that would be hilarious. Don't forget to touch your bloodstain and pick up your 0 souls. The tiny one. Can I take a hint? No, but yeah, what have you been up to?
Well, anime and just like that specific anime. I haven't really been watching like any TV. It's the newest and the season finale of Mirror Kingstown came out last Sunday. I still haven't watched it, even though the ending of the 9th episode had this. I mean, that whole episode was fucking insane. But it had this crazy ass cliffhanger, and I was just like, "Oh my god, it's over!" And yeah, I'm just like, "What the fuck?" So like, I need to know what fucking happened. These guys, like, I just think that I'm trying to block. I learned to block playing Dark Souls, the first one. Again, I've like beaten all these games already. But I'm trying to get all the plats. I have the platinum on Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and Dark Souls 3, so now I'm trying to get the platinum on Dark Souls 2. But so I haven't watched that yet. We are like 2 or 3 episodes behind on the Wheel of Time.
We just like I don't want to so much say like we just haven't had time, because that's not necessarily true, but it's just like
we just haven't sat down to watch.
Yeah.
These fucking attacks hits. These guys hit like fucking tanks.
Well, like I said, I mean, first of all, you can take more than one hit, and you're like, they don't hit you and immediately take away all of your health. So you're just impatient sometimes. Like right there.
I mean, come on. I might just have to run past it. Oh, come on! Your Honor? Your Honor? How do we know that's not her husband? You're so much better than my husband. Oh, come on!
Oh. We had some, you know what we didn't talk about on the last podcast? We lost a great one. And then now we lost another one.
Oh, yeah, we lost Betty White, and then we just lost,
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget. Do you know what, like, I actually don't know, like, how either of them died. I just know they did die.
Bob Saget was found, Betty White died because she was 99. Bob Saget was found in a hotel room dead. But,
Jesus Christ.
But they immediately said no foul play and no drugs, as far as I know. The thing was, I know that Bob Saget had drug problems. Yeah. So immediately I was like, oh man, I wonder if he relapsed and died of an
Do you
OD.
think he had the drug problem while the
Full House?
Full House or after?
Nah, it was probably after. Because if you really think about it, what else did you... Bob Saget was a stand-up... That was one hit.
You're taking subtle damage as you tank the mace hits.
Bob Saget was a stand-up comedian. So, but basically it was Full House, and then what? He makes a cameo appearance in Half Baked.
Wasn't he?
Where he fucking says...
Wasn't he the host of a show for a little bit?
Oh, it was America's Funniest
Yeah, I was about to say that was Bob. I was gonna say Bob Saget.
He wasn't the only one. There's been
no, there's been a bunch, but Bob Saget was
including
the most
Carlton. No, Carlton was a host too.
I didn't know that. I wasn't aware of that.
What's his name? Alfonso Ribeiro.
You could also not tank the hits and dodge roll, Junior. That's a thing too.
God damn it.
Yeah, you take a little bit of damage each time you just sit there and take the hit. That was a waste. But,
well, I don't know how much the Estus Flask heals for. It's only one Estus Flask and it's level 1. God damn it. It's yo. They get stunned for a second, but immediately it's they don't actually get stunned for that long like other enemies do.
I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I've done this thing that I'm trying to get Junior to do, I don't ever kill any of these guys. I just get the souls from the boss. But then it does make it extremely difficult. Well, this. If you were to farm these guys, it'd be a pretty cool early armor to have. But anyways, yeah, we lost Betty White and Bob Saget. I don't know. I know they say no foul play, but doesn't that just mean he wasn't murdered?
Right.
I don't think there's ever...
What other thing do you... If it wasn't murdered and there's no drugs, then natural causes, maybe he just had a fucking heart attack. They're going to have to do an autopsy to figure out what it is.
That's what I was going to say. Why wouldn't they say, what it was?
Because it just happened. Literally just happened. We found him dead.
I feel... Is it me, or does your health keep going down every time you die?
Yeah, I don't understand what's happening. I don't know. I don't know this game.
I think, yes. I was questioning it. Now, yes, it's 100% true. I think your health has continuously dwindled.
So it just keeps going down?
The more and more you keep dying. Yeah.
Because...
You suck, basically.
Since because pickles?
Yeah. So you go over here. Go down there. And then, yeah, the boss is just right there.
So I have to
There's a chest right there, too, but a Hide Knight's in front of it. I don't know if you can open it without him getting out of the way.
Probably not. That's probably why he's here.
Yeah. You'd have to, You'd have to, hit him to... Oh, look, this guy followed you. Isn't that fun?
Oh, look. More than one. Great. Isn't this wonderful? One of my wires broke.
Oh my God! What was that?
I was trying to see if they would walk off, dude.
Okay. God, you're right there.
This magical one. My wires broke.
So you haven't done shit, basically.
But we have time. We've only been recording for a half hour.
Okay.
I'll probably do this boss twice, probably.
You could do... Literally, this run takes, fucking 10 minutes less, maybe, if you're just sprinting and doing it.
Can I revive myself?
Yeah, you should be able to use the human effigy. You don't have to do it right there, though, I don't think.
I don't know. In Dark Souls, you had to.
Yeah, I know you had to do it in Dark Souls, which is super annoying. Because you have to You have to first. You have to
crush.
consume.
Yes.
Consume the what was it called? Humanity. Consume humanity, then revive at the bonfire. It's the thing right there on the left.
It's the back fat stupid.
Yeah, reverse howling. You just use it.
It just says use.
Yeah.
Oh.
Humanity restore. There you go. Oh, but it doesn't heal you. But then you can just rest at the bonfire. Yeah. Rest. Okay, anyways.
So all I gotta do is not die.
So no new movies that you haven't watched? Nothing? What Covenant did you even join right away?
Just the very first one that you can, the Champions Covenant, I think. It'd be nice if you did more damage when you were alive.
So now you're gonna try to kill them all again?
You know me, baby.
I wish I would have just knocked you off.
Why? Why would you wish that of me? Come on!
Because you do shit like this. Okay.
And then it's like, now go rest of the bonfire and he'll come right back.
Yeah, keep farming, I guess.
Oh, come on!
We lost them, so you.
No, I took a break on video games after I platinumed Dark Souls. I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a break for video games for a minute because it was like all time consuming while I was doing it. I don't remember. This guy didn't follow me, right? Or he did. Was this one of the guys that followed me?
There's 3 dudes in that one place.
Yeah, I know. What the hell was that?
I don't know. What was it? I missed it. Just like you also, like the thing I think that obsesses me most about you, because you talk about like blocking, which, you know, kind of Dark Souls really helps you out for, but like, number one, if you hold your shield up, you're about to fucking die.
Nah.
If you hold your shield up, your stamina recovers very slowly.
What is this? I know. That's why I let go when I'm not blocking.
It doesn't look like you let go.
It doesn't.
Did you say you let go when you're not blocking? Yes, Junior, of course. That's what everyone does. They let go of the button when they're not blocking.
So, but as soon as I get hit, I let go, but it doesn't regen that fast. There are items to help you regen your armor or your. What do you think? Fuck that
well,
shit.
you fucking locked onto him and then locked off at the last second. I was like, he's gonna hit you in the back.
Fucking run, baby. Don't you worry. I'm gonna fucking jump. Look at that. Oh, that looks sexy. Yeah. No, as far as like, yeah, I don't think I've watched any movies. Last week.
You can't get your souls?
Yes.
Or you're gonna fall off again?
Nah, shut your face. It's like they follow me.
Yes, they're gonna follow you. They followed you last time. Why wouldn't they follow you this time?
I don't know. I'm hoping maybe I can get them to fall.
No, they're not gonna fall.
Jesus.
All right, look. Here's
quickly.
Here's what you have to do. You have to get to the edge over here, and then you have to dodge roll diagonal. Nope. Like literally, you ran on there, and you didn't even let me explain. You have to get to the edge. I thought he was gonna just fucking. No, you have to get to the edge of that first little platform that you're standing on, not the circle.
Okay.
The edge of that first little platform, and then you have to dodge roll diagonally onto it, and he will fucking. But you have to wait till he gets close, because he's gonna fucking miss you and launch himself off.
And it's like surefire.
It works every time.
Works 100% of the time. No, it works 60% of the time. Every time. All the time, every time. One of those.
Yeah, one of those.
One of those is it.
Anyways, and for myself, I re-platinumed Maneater because Junior got it. But I bought the DLC. I haven't gotten Concrete Genie. I'm gonna do all the DLC on Maneater, do Concrete Genie, which I think should somewhat be an easy plan. I don't know.
I'm like still trying to think if like there's a movie. I'm like I find it hard to believe that I haven't seen a movie. All right, here we go.
I, for whatever reason, just TikTok sometimes, like, I don't know why certain people do this.
All right, so I just have to go to right here.
Yeah, and then you're going to dodge roll diagonally. I don't know. You didn't let him get close enough.
It didn't work, baby.
Because he's got to do that. He's got to do the. He does like a lunge, basically.
So, I mean, I still have like another shot from over here, don't I?
No. He doesn't. He won't fall off. Like, he's fighting you here and you're on the platform. He's not going to fall off.
I'm gonna fall off.
This is why I say you have to dodge roll diagonally, because you're dodge rolling basically off the platinum like
Off the
over a
platinum?
little bit
Off the platform.
off the
Yeah.
platform, off the platinum, off the platform a little bit, and then you make it back on. So he's trying to hit you and just goes right
Yeah,
off.
I was gonna say because I have never done this before.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, this would be fantastic. I thought you had.
No, I've never done this.
Well, you must have beaten this. Oh, you probably
I
pulled the
beat
platforms
him.
and then just beat him.
I
Normally.
just beat him normally.
He's actually a fairly easy boss. You probably are like even at level 0, whatever your guy's at, you could probably also beat him. My favorite boss in Dark Souls 2.
So wait, so you put up the platform so that there is no way to fall off?
Exactly.
So that's it. You just put up a platform so that there's no way to fall off.
You put one right. Well, you pull up one ring, and then in here, when you kill these guys, it'll pull up another one of those switches.
So you have to kill those guys.
Yes. Well, if you're playing it correctly, yeah.
So you have to kill.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't even remember if I grabbed my souls when I was in here.
Yeah, you did.
Damn.
It's just about being patient. That's all it is. You have to stand far enough back. Like, it's just like the right amount where you're far enough back. Wow.
I blocked it and he fucking got through me. I don't know.
No.
I
I swear, I do it on my first try, man.
I was gonna say, like, I almost kind of want to be like, I want to see you do it the first time, but then I have to do it during New Game Plus.
Well, it'd be the same thing. You're just running past everybody. That's why people do this for a lot of really high levels, because all you're doing is you're just running past everything. These guys don't move faster in New Game Plus. Anywho, where are we at?
We're fine.
We're fine. So last week.
Wait, hold on. I do want to say this.
Okay.
We haven't seen. We haven't watched any. As far as I can't remember.
I said I was gonna watch Cobra Kai 2. Haven't watched that either.
I still haven't either.
Beyond
yeah.
preoccupied.
Like, yeah, we've been really into D&D lately.
As of late, it's been basically consuming what.
Well, actually, yeah, that I've been watching a lot of Dimension 20.
Yeah. I have now been trying to finish one of the Dimension 20 seasons that I didn't watch just because there wasn't a lot of cool combat.
I'm almost out of fucking life gems too. So like, even if I try to fight this boss now, I'm just. And I didn't grab my souls last time. It didn't work. I'm doing exactly what you say to do.
I think it's you have to let them get on this platform a little bit and then dodge roll over here. That was awful.
Well, yeah. Oh, he died.
Did he? He fell off with you?
Yes.
I don't know if it counted though. Because you didn't get the boss soul.
Well, no, because I died first. But I did see his health fall down.
See if you have it. That'd be hilarious if you did.
God damn it, I keep doing that. Oh my god. No, I didn't grab any souls anyway. Nah, I don't have it.
You don't have it.
But he did
What
die.
is that slab at the end there? The slab?
That's what I got from joining that covenant.
Oh, okay.
It's like the champion's slab or some shit.
So yeah, so you've been watching Dimension 20. I've been watching Dimension 20. Still been trying to keep up. I did keep up with Critical Role and watched the new episode of Campaign 3 that they put on YouTube on Mondays.
I've just been watching a lot of YouTube. Cause I've been watching a lot.
You can they stream on Twitch
Yeah.
on Thursdays, and you can actually if you know when they stream, you can actually see the live
Watch it,
stream
yeah.
on YouTube as well, not just on Twitch.
Because I was gonna say I've also been watching a lot of YouTube videos, tutorials, because I'm gonna be making dungeon tiles, and I already made some pretty cool dungeon pillars.
Yes, I've seen them. They are awesome. And then today, as well as a couple days ago, or last week, we actually have been investing in some minis and stuff, and it's been pretty cool.
So I have to now. You think I have to let them get on?
You have to, yeah. So basically, yeah, you kind of let them get on, and then
That didn't work. And now I'm off.
and then you're gonna grab your souls.
There was no souls. I
No
got
souls
killed.
to grab?
I got killed before, so there was no souls.
But yeah,
I can see his reflection.
we did play. Didn't we play last week?
Yeah, we played last Saturday.
We played D&D last Saturday, so it was
Yeah,
after the
for
podcast.
6 hours.
For 6 hours, it was fantastic.
Yes, it was so fun. I just want to play again,
Yeah.
just so badly. Somehow, some way, I'm like, I just want to play this weekend. Please figure out a way for us to play this weekend.
But it's just the common recurring characters is, number one is always going to be you and Megan, basically. And then sometimes it's just a mad dash to get some of my friends to come over and play, or just other people that are interested. It's just hard. Like, I feel like we're just gonna have like it's gonna be 12 party members, and it's just whoever shows up that day.
Well, like as stupid as it sounds, I bet there's like a YouTube tutorial. It's like, how do you deal with some people not being able to play? Like, how do you catch them up in the next time that they are able to play?
With Matt Mercer on Critical Role, what he kind of does, like if they're in the dungeon already with them, he'll roll for the characters. It's just nobody's role playing as them.
Yeah. So like their character could die while they're not there.
Yes, I mean in one of the episodes I saw, Grog, he got captured by a boss that they were going up against, and then he was like gone at the end of the episode.
So he can't fall off over here?
He could.
I could probably just be hitting him.
It's that lunge. It's like a little mini bit of a lunge, and you're supposed to. It's like you're literally perfectly on it, so that when he does it, he just like goes directly off.
Yeah, but like he has to be like right on the fucking edge.
That's why I think you're supposed to stand at the back of the fog gate, and then you let him get onto it, and then as he goes to do the lunge, you dodge roll off.
Oh, I was like, I'm gonna dodge roll over the thing, but no. It's because he's doing the swing. We don't want the swing. We want the lunge.
All right, I think next time you got it. Stand at the fog gate as he comes towards you, and then it's literally as he's on that bridge, he goes to do the lunge, and then you dodge roll onto the platform, and he goes right off.
I'm going to try it that way.
All right.
So, yeah, there's just been a lot of D&D stuff that we've been doing. This guy's going to hit me. I knew he was going to hit me. He hasn't hit me once.
You don't need health.
I might the second guy with the mace hasn't been hitting me in the last like 3 times that I've entered, but who fuck knows? I might fuck this whole thing up right now.
Yeah.
Let's get killed right now.
But yeah, and then a little bit at the end of the day yesterday, and then today before we started recording the podcast, I like I said, I replatinum Maneater, and so besides that, yeah, I've just been consuming.
Oh, what I was gonna say is that
consuming a lot of D&D content is all I'm doing. Oh my god, I thought you fell.
What I was gonna say is I think the new Scream movie came out, or no, it's coming out when this airs.
Yeah.
When this airs.
So just chill for a minute, chill.
Super chill, mega chill. Now go.
God, that should be. There he is. There, I told you, freaking finally.
Yes, I did it. I'm a god.
All right. So you get his soul, Dragon Rider soul. You get 12K for it.
And then I crush it, or can you make a weapon with it?
Yeah. You can make a weapon with it, but I mean, to get the bunch of souls, you'd be crushing.
Is there a trophy for that though?
For his weapon, no. There's no trophy. The only
I haven't checked trophies for this yet.
The only game that had trophy for weapons.
Do I have to homeward bone this shit now?
I mean, you could.
Yeah, instead of trying to run back. Yeah. There's a lot of souls to exile right now.
I will tell you that when you use the bonfire aesthetic, when you come down here, there is going to be a red phantom right before you go through that fog gate. So it's like the red phantom and that dude standing right in front.
And the maze guy.
But again, all you got to do is you just got to run through. That's it.
Burn?
Yeah.
This is what you do, burn?
Yeah, burn. Bonfire aesthetic.
Oh, God. Should I level with these 12,000? What happens if I really fuck this up and I lose these 12,000 souls?
I mean, you could if you wanted to, but you'd have to run all the way back. Oh, no, you can travel, can't you?
I don't think you can travel.
It said travel, didn't it? Travel.
Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, yeah. Right away.
Right away.
So this is the one that the one on the bottom is the one I'm resting at, right?
Yeah, you're at Hyde's Tower. The Far Fire. What's that middle one? I don't know what's going on.
Well, there's probably one in...
Junior's a freaking punk who's too scared to go again.
You saw me die like 18 times before I fucking was able to do it.
Yeah, but you got it that time, baby girl.
Yeah, but there's no guarantee I'll do it again on my first try.
All right.
I almost thought I didn't get it. I was like, God damn it, he didn't fall.
Like we said,
but then he took a step and then he...
is consuming a bunch of D&D content. I had something kind of fun that I figured we'd do right now. A little bit of a game for Junior.
I like games. Like I'm playing one right now.
Because he likes games.
I'm already level 12.
If anybody remembers the...
Oh, wait, I have some souls to crush.
You know some of these...
When I watch the people from PlayStation X's play, like when I watch Rob play, because right now... he already got the freaking platinum, but now they're doing the DLC, the old hunters, and every time he's like, oh man, I have like 200,000 souls, and he goes back and he's collected like cold bloods. I'm like, oh my god, you have consumables. Why the fuck aren't you fucking you? And it's like, I'm always watching it. I'm not watching it live. I'm always watching it after it already aired. But I just want to comment like, why won't you just crush your consumables? You keep forgetting you have them. You probably have like another 100,000 souls or more. Or blood echoes in Bloodborne.
Yes. All right. So, anyways, I'll just save them for when you crush all the souls then, and just level up with whatever you can right now. Health. Who needs health?
Me.
Where are you gonna go? Are you gonna go Dex build again?
Wow, I'm currently on a strength build. What is this? All this other shit. Because that's vigor and that's vitality now. What the hell is that?
Yes.
Oh, that also increases your health, but just not by much. This increases your equipment load, not your endurance. No, your endurance is 2. What the fuck is this?
Yeah. It shows you what it'll increase: HP, equipment load, physical defense, and poise. And then endurance does what? Just stamina. Oh yeah, vitality's for equipment load. Anyway, so I have here a list of some movie facts, and I know Junior's a big movie buff, but I thought I'd do something kind of cool. And
just get to level 10 and everything.
I mean, I don't know if you want to.
I know.
I mean, you're not even going to increase strength or dex once. Starting at 15 and 12 is not bad.
Well, this is for my...
Basically, these are kind of strange movie facts. And I'm either going to tweak some of them or just read them out to you right out and see if you can guess what is... Yeah, Havel armor and that super awesome, great molten sword. See if this is a lie or if it's true. Alright?
It's not true.
Here we go. The slightly scandalous charcoal drawing of a topless Kate Winslet. I love that that's slightly scandalous. In Titanic was drawn by none other than Leonardo DiCaprio. If you want something done right, sometimes you just need to do it yourself. Is that true or false?
That it was drawn by Leonardo DiCaprio?
It was actually drawn by Leo, yeah.
It's false. I believe Leonardo DiCaprio drew a stick figure of her. Because that's all you could do.
That is correct.
That is correct.
But the actual fact is, James Cameron is the one that drew it.
Oh, the director.
The director of the Titanic actually drew
Holy
that picture.
shit, there's a lot more guys now.
Was there?
Yeah. There was like a fourth guy in there. That guy was right in front of the stairs. No Red Phantom yet, unless he just appears right now.
I don't know. What's taking you so long to just get in there? So you're just asking for... Alright, remember, you gotta wait.
I'm trying my best. I'm gonna try my best to do this again and not fuck it up. Alright, here he comes. He's getting too close. I'm getting scared. Fuck! See, I told you. What, I lost fucking 12,000 goddamn souls right there.
Alright. A command entered in the master machine where the animation for Toy Story 2 was stored deleted 90% of the work the Pixar team had done on it. As Mental Floss describes, a plan was quickly hatched to restore the data from a regular backup, which meant that only half a day of work would have been lost, but the backup system had failed. Pixar incredibly did not have a copy of the Toy Story 2 files on its servers. Fortunately, there was a film tentacle that had been working on it at home, and they were able to get the most of the data restored. But Toy Story 2, they almost like scrapped the whole project.
I'm gonna say that's true.
That is true. That definitely did happen.
That's fucked.
That would have sucked so much.
Because Toy Story 2 is my favorite.
Could you just imagine just working on a film for so long and then something messes up with it and they're like, well,
yeah,
let's just
like,
go back and go into the file and it's like, oh, we lost everything.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. Run as fast as you can. I think
can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread. It's just like being in high school and you're having to write a fucking paper and then all of a sudden the fucking internet crashes or...
There you go. That's how you do it. That's perfectly how you do it.
I fucking did it, baby. I am a genius. Wait, does that mean these guys are just gonna start walking through now?
No, they don't come. They don't come into the boss area. You can go up now.
Yeah, that's my bitch. I just figured, I was like, am I only get...
Too much, just
No, I almost figured, I was like, am I only going to get double? And that's it. I got 12,000, I got 24,000.
Well, then you crush the souls, because now you have 2 souls. There's this dude up here. So you can light this bonfire.
And kill him?
No.
I'm just kidding.
You can light this bonfire, and then that guy sells miracles. Anyways. After the success of the 2007 film telling the story of the lovable culinary-inspired vermin, Ratatouille, obviously.
Yes. Wait, are these... No, the first one wasn't Disney. I was going to say, are these all Disney?
Kids everywhere ask their parents, can we get one?
A rat.
And the sales for cooking toys skyrocketed through the roof, jumped 50% after the movie's release.
So it wasn't the sale of rats. No, I'm going to say it's false, and it was the sale of rats that actually skyrocketed.
It was the sale of rats, actually.
Yeah.
Not the sale of cooking.
I'm like, the cooking part was cool, but I bet everybody was like, I want a pet rat
Which
now.
is super disgusting. Like, just get a mouse, bro. Like, not
Megan had 2 pet rats when I met her.
But they're rats? People sell
Yeah.
rats, not mice?
They sell both.
If a rat goes outside, no, if a rat goes inside, it doesn't become a mouse.
If a mouse goes outside, it doesn't become a rat.
Yeah.
Damn, that's some bottom shit right there. You should be teaching classes. Equipment. Cleric Sacred. Something. What the fuck? Go back. What is this? Ring of Prayer? Increases faith. Holy shit, he sells like everything.
I mean, I'm going to say everything. There's a lot.
That's
more
a
miracles,
lot.
But there's a lot of miracles. Yeah.
Is there a trophy for miracles in this game?
Yes, so it would be a trophy for miracles, spells, pyromancies, and hexes.
Oh, there's hexes in this?
Hexes are the best.
But you said there's no one for weapons in this game?
Not one for weapons.
You're 100% sure.
100% sure.
So I have to buy all these then.
Yeah.
God damn. I'm not gonna level up then if I buy all these. Does this guy go back to my jeweler or do I have to come here every time? I mean, I guess he's right next to a bonfire.
Yeah, you travel, so it's not that bad.
Should I just buy them all? Or should I level? Probably, like, 4,500 and 6,000? That's already 10,000 right there.
I mean, make your choice. Again, you did everything following some stupid-ass guide for Dark Souls 1, but there were so many things that was just like, dude, if you just waited and did it on the second playthrough, when you get so many more souls, it won't fucking matter and it won't be that big of a difference. Especially when it comes to something
Yeah, but I leveled up a lot.
That's because you decided to grind. If you just use, especially for stuff that you could just buy right at the beginning of the fucking game, you can just wait till your next game and then just buy them all on that one. You don't have to fucking waste early souls for high levels like right now.
I mean, what does this guy? You probably makes a dragon rider lance. Is that the only thing you can probably make?
I think a shield too, but I mean, no one cares about that.
Part of me just like wants to check that there isn't.
There isn't one.
All right, I'm gonna believe you.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, I have to play this game again, which means I'll get his soul one more time.
Yes. Though it would quickly cruise its way into film history, the script for Taxi Driver came together in just a few days. As screenwriter Paul Schrader told the Hollywood Reporter, I crashed in an ex-girlfriend's place and I just wrote continuously. The first draft was maybe 60 pages and I started the next draft immediately and it took less than 2 weeks.
I mean, like, sometimes when you're writing, you just get in a flow and you can write well. But a movie that good... I'm going to say true.
It is true, yes.
All right, cool.
The rough draft was less than 2 weeks, which is crazy for any type of script, really. Especially for the fact that, because it's a really good movie. And
have you seen it?
I haven't, but it's
a really good movie. Have you seen it? No.
You have?
I have. Yeah,
exactly.
I've seen it.
So, am I wrong? Is it a good movie or not?
No, it is. That's where you get the, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Then who are you talking to? That's where you get that.
You feel up to it?
Robert De Niro has a mohawk, and he has this fucking crazy-ass fucking hand cannon. And Jodie Foster, she's a child prostitute in that movie. And she's like an actual kid.
Jodie Foster?
Yeah, in that movie.
Oh wait, I don't know who Jodie Foster is. A kid. Wow, that's great.
Yeah, Harvey Keitel's in that movie too. He's like her pimp.
Wasn't he in like all of Quentin Tarantino's films?
That's not a Quentin Tarantino movie.
It's not?
No, it's a Martin Scorsese movie.
Oh.
And Martin Scorsese has a cameo in that movie. He gets in Robert De Niro's taxi, and he starts talking about how his wife is cheating on him, and he wants to put a gun in her pussy and fucking shoot her and like blow her fucking pussy up or whatever. I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, shit gets like kind of graphic.
Okay. Jules' wallet in Pulp Fiction that reads "Bad Motherfucker" actually belonged to Samuel L. Jackson, who picked it up because of its reference to the 1971 film Shaft.
When the fuck did I get an Estes shard?
And as it so happened, Samuel L. Jackson would go on to play the character that inspired this in the 2000 remake of Shaft. I don't know why.
Say that whole question again? Or that whole... I was like trying to figure out this thing about Estes.
Jules' wallet in Pulp Fiction, Jules, the guy played by Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, Jules.
That reads "Bad Motherfucker." Wow.
Bad Motherfucker.
Bad Motherfucker actually belonged to Samuel L. Jackson, who picked it up because of its reference to the 1971 film Shaft. And as it happened, Samuel L. Jackson would then later go on and play Shaft in the remake in the year 2000.
This seems so... this seems so like you have to think it's true. Like, it's just like one of those things where it's like, yeah, this makes sense. So, fuck it, I'm going to say it's true.
It's not true.
See,
it actually belonged to the director. So it belonged to Quentin Tarantino. Mm-hmm.
This has been going true, false, like true, false so far. I was like, this is the first one I've gotten wrong. I was like, I haven't gotten any wrong yet. Unless you're just kind of scrolling through and picking random ones. It's been going true, false.
Yeah, so if by process of elimination, the next one should be true.
Yeah, and by process of elimination, that one should have been false. It should have been false because the last one was true, but I decided to go true. And I've probably listened to an interview where Samuel Jackson says, like, I got this from fucking Quentin.
Yeah. Well, now you don't know what I'm going to say.
Oh, yeah. Are you just scrolling through?
Well, yeah, I am scrolling through, but also, like, I have to give, like, a little bit of time in between to kind of make a lie if I'm going to make a lie. Otherwise, you could just immediately tell that I'm just reading, like, what's on my phone.
Oh, wait, so you are reading actual...
Facts, yeah.
Oh, they're actual facts. I thought you found... No. I thought you found questions. I didn't know that you were changing them on the fly.
These are facts, and I'm either deciding to change them...
You're changing them on the fly.
Or I'm just telling you the truth of it, and I'm trying to see whether or not you can guess whether or not this is true and or false.
Okay.
Did that stop recording or not?
I already started it again.
Oh, okay. I didn't even notice that. All right.
Well, I told you I'd be able to do it before the hour.
Yeah.
We'll just go for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Even though no one's really seen me do anything super special except for that super trick on
the boss stuff was kind of
just the trick on the boss.
In the famous poppy field scene in Wizard of Oz, the snow coming down is calming to Dorothy and her posse. But they should probably have been far less relaxed.
It was asbestos.
Yes, it was asbestos.
Yes.
You heard that?
I already knew that.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I already knew that. It was asbestos.
Okay.
They used to use asbestos for everything back in the day.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Did nobody know houses it was bad?
No. Houses had ductwork that was wrapped in asbestos wrap. So if you own an old house and you're like doing demolition and they find asbestos in the wall, they actually have to bring in a team to dispose of that safely, and they have to wear like whole hazmat suits.
Mold, not like something that people were just like, we can use this.
No. There's like roofs. Our church in Sandwich St. Paul's had asbestos roof, so when they were getting rid of it, they couldn't just break the roof. They had to get it wet so that it doesn't make dust. So they had to hose it down and then break the pieces off. Wow. And they were all wearing respirator masks too, as an added precaution. So yeah, I did know that. See, listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
So should I go with the strength though?
It's up to you.
Does it make sense to go with strength and dex, or only one or the other? I mean, both of them at level 20 is not bad, right?
Not necessarily. I mean, whenever I have I always go strength build. I don't really go dex builds. But I mean, my dex is usually at a high enough level where I can use a good bow.
I wanted.
The terrifying noises made by the raptors in Jurassic Park were sourced from the recordings of tortoises mating.
I believe that's false. I believe it was lions.
You're wrong. It was tortoises mating.
Okay.
The sound designer also experimented with horses breathing and geese hissing. God, I would have loved to hear the geese hissing for these raptors. Because that would have been fucking hilarious.
You know what? You said raptors?
No. It just says the terrifying noises. Oh, no, yeah, made by the raptors. Yeah.
Yes. So, well, you don't have to look it up right now. I think that the T-Rex was lions distorted. So now that I did that, just go the normal way?
No, you can actually go, like, if you go back to that bonfire, I mean, you could just to fight all the bosses, I think, did you get a trophy for beating the Dragon Rider or no?
I don't think so.
Maybe there wasn't a trophy for him. But I mean, I think there's a trophy for beating there's a trophy for beating the last giant, so now go the normal way. But you're leveled up, so hopefully you should just kind of shit on everything, depending on...
Well, I leveled up my strength and my endurance to level 20 each.
Your endurance or dex?
My strength and my dex.
Okay.
My endurance is like level 12, and the other two things were like 10. My vigor and my vitality. Do a couple more. So far, I've only missed two. I missed two. Not with that one. I was like, so far, I've only missed two. Have you? I don't know. Have we gotten to like 10 yet? I'll have to get a good grade.
All right.
I wonder if I can kill this guy.
It takes one particularly terrifying creep to inspire Hannibal Lecter, Norman Bates, and Leatherface. That's the legacy left by the horrifying serial killer known as the We're not gonna do that one. Scratch that. I had something in my mind and then immediately went blank.
Ed Gein?
How did you know that?
Because I know who Ed Gein is. I know serial killers.
I know serial killers. How did you know it was Ed Gein though?
Because Ed Gein ate his fucking victims.
Yeah, but that would only inspire like maybe Hannibal Lecter.
No, because Ed Gein also made lampshades and shit out of human flesh, which is what Leatherface does.
What about Norman Bates? Was he also obsessed with his mother?
I mean, they all usually have mommy problems, but I mean, he also like disguises himself as a woman, which may have been.
That's what Norman Bates did. He disguised himself as his mom.
I know. That's why I said maybe he also disguised himself as his mother, because that's what Norman Bates does.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna say. See, I did say that. This is weird. I didn't know that you like keep losing health every time you die.
I think it stops at the halfway point. It doesn't go past that.
So yeah, that big guy was still too strong for me to kill.
Okay.
I wasn't doing that much damage.
Speaking of Hannibal the Cannibal, while Anthony Hopkins turned the crazy smart serial killer into an unforgettable cultural touchstone, the role was originally supposed to go to Gene Hackman, who bought the rights to The Silence of the Lambs and had planned on directing the film himself.
I'm gonna say that's true.
That is true, actually.
I was gonna say because you know why I thought that was true, because there's no way in hell you even fucking. I don't even think you know who Gene Hackman is.
I have a picture of him right here.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't think you know who Gene Hackman is. I know who he is. Have you seen Mississippi Burning? Oh my god, that movie's so good. Willem Dafoe's in it. He's like a young Willem Dafoe.
I have not.
It's a really good movie. It's about this clan stuff. It's got to do with like a lot of racism and stuff. And Gene Hackman and Willem Dafoe are like Willem Dafoe's like a young FBI agent, and Gene Hackman's like an older FBI agent. But Gene Hackman is like a fucking no nonsense type guy. Merle from The Walking Dead is in it. He's like part of the clan. And there's like a few. I don't know. The movie's really good though, but it's like, you know, fucked up. There's a lot of racism and shit. It's a good movie. It's like from the 80s, I think. Anyway, fuck. Fuck you. Fuck off.
The Harry Potter franchise boasts basically every British character actor in film, but it also squeezed in some super fans that were friends of the series and the author.
So you're saying, in addition to the British actors who were pretty much all well-known British actors, that there was other British actors that were not, there were other British actors that were not actually actors. They were just friends.
They were friends of J.K.
fans.
Rowling. Yeah, super fans of the series and friends of J.K. Rowling. She put them in the movies.
Well, like I know that like Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and I know that a lot of the kids weren't actually actors. A lot of them was like their very first time doing anything. Like Luna Lovegood, she had never acted before. Daniel had only been in like a couple plays, and I don't think Emma Watson or Rupert Grint had been in anything. Obviously, there was like Severus Snape, aka Alan Rickman, and
Rest in peace.
Yeah, and like Uncle Vernon, he's also like a big British actor. So is I always forget his name. The guy who played Commissioner Gordon in the Dark Knight movies. He plays Sirius Black.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I can't remember what his fucking name is.
True, false?
I'm gonna say false.
It is false, actually. It was actually some British rock stars. The Weird Sisters included Pulp members Jarvis Cocker and Steve Mackey, as well as Radiohead's Johnny Greenwood and Phil Selleck.
Who played some of the like patrons in like one of the bars, like in the first movie or some shit.
It was in, they were in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Okay, so the fourth one.
Yes.
So I'm out of healing items. So that's not great. Also, I got attacked last time I was just sitting here. Oh, there he is. He's like, I got attacked the last time I was just sitting here.
In addition to Kevin Costner, Pierce Brosnan, and Mel Gibson, Bill Murray was considered for the role of the Caped Crusader in the 1989 film Batman. That was until Tim Burton came on board and went with Michael Keaton.
So you're saying in addition to who? Who's all the people?
Kevin Costner, Pierce Brosnan, and Mel Gibson. Bill Murray was considered for the role of the Caped Crusader.
Bill Murray. I'm going to say... Fuck. I'm going to say that's true.
It is actually true, which is, again, crazy.
Mel Gibson? I couldn't see Mel Gibson as Batman.
I feel like... I don't think Kevin Costner would have been that bad.
Shit.
Especially with the way, like, Michael Keaton played him. Like, I feel like they're very similar in kind of what they look. I'm not the biggest fan of the Michael Keaton movies.
They're okay. There's a lot of people that are like, Michael Keaton is my Batman. I'm like, meh. They were just a little bit ahead of us, ahead of our time, because like we watched Val Kilmer and George Clooney as Batman. Like, I don't really remember the Michael Keaton movies. I didn't watch like the one with Penguin, which was the second one, until I was much older. But I like distinctly remember Val Kilmer and George Clooney being Batman.
Yes, George Clooney especially.
Like one or two more? You got any super good ones? Dun, 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 dun. Fuck!
Those complex-looking green digits scrolling down the screen in the Matrix may look like mysterious code, but in fact they were symbols from a sushi cookbook Scanned by the movie's production designer.
False.
Oh, that's true.
I just, for some reason, I've seen some of the Chinese symbols, or well, I guess sushi would be Japanese.
Plus,
And I've seen some of the symbols in the Matrix code, but then I was just like, I feel like you could have easily come up with Japanese cookbook, and the tweak was like Japanese menu or Japanese school book or some shit. That's the way you're gonna get me. Like, actually, it wasn't a cookbook. It was a this, but it was still anyway.
The Grizzly Scene. Here's the last one. The Grizzly Scene in Pulp Fiction, where Travolta jams a needle into Uma Thurman's chest to try and revive her from her overdose, actually went through her skin. The needle was supposed to be a retractable one, and it actually ended up puncturing her a little bit, but she played right through it.
That's true.
That's actually false.
That's false.
That's false. What actually happened is they filmed that in reverse.
Oh! God damn it, I fucking knew that. They pulled the needle out of
Yes,
her.
to create the effect of the needle actually
Yes.
making contact with the atrix without requiring Travolta to risk puncturing it.
They actually inserted the needle and then pulled the needle out. So some medical professional inserted the needle, and then he pulled it out.
Which is so, like.
God damn it! I fucking knew that.
What would
I
they have
love
recorded?
Tarantino.
So would they only have recorded just the quick pullout? Like, this is the only thing that was backwards. She's still, or do you think she was like fell down and then like they
no, they'd have to they'd only have to. Well, no, because the needle is in her.
No, yeah.
The needle
that would
is
have
in
been
her.
way too hard and weird to film the other way, like how I described.
Yeah, I was like, the needle was in her when she sits up.
Oh yeah, it's still in there. Yeah.
So they would have to have put it in. She would have had to have slammed back, and then Travolta pulled it out.
Yes.
So, one of the dogs is making.
I totally forgot we've had the dogs out this whole
Yeah,
time. And
they've been good
super,
puppies.
Super good puppies.
Like, sometimes they make noise when we're recording downstairs when they're moving around up here. So now I wanna. It's not really. I'm not really gonna try to stump you. I'm just gonna tell you another thing where that exact thing that we just described actually also
Filmed
happened.
backwards. I feel like you've told me something
Yes.
before.
In Hook, when Robin Williams as Peter Pan first shows up, kill the lawyer and all this stuff, and they chase him all around, and at the very end when they all like surround him, and Rufio comes with a sword, and the sword stops right at, and he goes, "You're dead, Jolly Man."
Yeah.
They filmed that in reverse.
Yes.
Same thing. They didn't want a 16-year-old coming at a huge star like Robin Williams with a fucking sword. So the sword was put right in his face.
Fake?
No, that sword was shiny as fuck. It was a real sword. They started at his face, pulled back, and the guy who played Rufio, his name is Mark. No, why his name is totally fucking escaping me right now. Dante Bosco.
Dante Bosco. Yes,
Dante Bosco.
Voice of Zuko.
Yeah, voice of Zuko, and Jake Long from
American
Dragon.
I don't know why that's the next one you thought
I don't
of.
know, because I just remember that. That was like another long show that he was in. He had to learn his line, "You're dead, Jolly Man," backwards.
Really?
Yeah, and he still knows it because I've heard him. Because yeah, the lips have to match. So when you actually watch it, you can tell that it was filmed in reverse because the lips are a little weird. But like, yeah, he had to say like, "You're dead, Jolly Man," backwards. So he had to go like, "Each line, like whatever the fuck it was.
And it worked?
Yeah, because when you play it in reverse, it looks like he's saying "You're dead, Jolly Man." It's just
That's
a little
crazy
weird.
for when like that movie first came out. I wouldn't have thought
In
that
the
like,
90s?
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that technology would have been like that.
It's
good.
not necessarily technology. It's just these camera tricks that you had to
Okay,
learn.
think about it this way. Like, what was it? There was like not that long ago.
Think of Star Wars. That came out in the 70s, and
yeah.
it looks like they're actually in fucking space.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily what I'm talking about. Think about it this way. Like, you would say our iPhones are pretty technologically advanced, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that thing not that long ago
Yeah,
where
I
people
think there
were
was
like,
a director that actually made a whole movie on his iPhone.
Say this phrase and then play it backwards. Remember that? not that long ago. It was like if you say this and then you play it backwards, it sounds funny.
Yes.
Did it come out in like perfect English?
I don't know. That's why I told you.
No, it comes out like you can tell that it's like being rewound or whatever. Like, yeah, you know exactly what the phrase is that is being said.
That's why I just told you. If you watch it and we have it, so I can just play you that part. Mm-hmm. You can see that the lips don't exactly. You know how sometimes they have to do.
Wouldn't they just do like a voiceover? Why would he have to?
That's
learn
called
it backwards?
ADR. It's called like I can't remember. I don't know. I can't remember. I know I've heard it. It's called ADR, and sometimes it's like when we're talking to each other and the camera's over my shoulder. So the camera's over my shoulder, and so when I'm talking, you're not getting the perfect sound. So they play my audio, and it makes it sound like I'm speaking directly into a microphone, even though they're showing your face in the camera, and the camera's over my shoulder, so it's only showing the side of my face, so you can't really see my lips. But you can hear me like crystal clear as if I was speaking right into a microphone. And they do that after they film the movie, and it's called ADR.
I don't know. Like I feel like that would make more sense.
This is extra nerdy shit.
Yeah.
Just because I went to film school and I'm also just obsessed with film, so I know a bunch of random stuff and shit. I almost let him go. Well, how did I do? I think I only got 3 wrong. I
think you only got 3 wrong.
3 or 4 wrong.
The 10, 11 questions I asked. But yeah, that's all I had for you guys.
We'll do some more games. I think I'm gonna do a game for you. Maybe not next week per se. Sometimes we like to save them a little bit, but I think I got a game that you've kind of been asking for, but also like I kind of thought of something else that might be kind of cool. So I might do something like that for one of the next ones.
All right, cool. Well,
where can they find you?
That's it for our show, guys. But if you guys ever want to chat me up or anything, I'm on Instagram and Twitter at BanditoTito93. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to hear any feedback on the show. And just get whatever type of
merch,
advice, criticism, whatever you guys want to offer me. Love to hear from you guys. What about you, Junior? Where can they find you?
Popstop Maniac, as well as nerdy.bros.inc
We almost
on
murdered
Instagram.
you.
Yeah, that was stupid. That one kick almost murdered me. What kind of bullshit is that? Now this axe is about to break. Fucking horseshit. Popstop Maniac, as well as nerdy.bros.inc on Instagram. You guys can DM me, ask questions. Tell me what you like about the show, don't like about the show, what you want to see improved, or what you want to see or get our opinion on, or whatever. Always love to hear from you guys. Of course, merch in the store. Holy shit! You guys can just.
He did not die.
You guys can just get stuff from us on the store. Help support your local podcasters. We really, really appreciate it. Or at the very least, share it with people. Let them know.
Right there.
Hell yeah. Let them know. Tell your friends about me. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. Have a good week.
Yeah, guys, have a good week. Okay, bye.